Hi, survivors. It's me, Purpose and reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. Now, here it is. They lying again. All these people do a lie, allegedly. They sit up here saying that inflation is only up 7%. What is it? Because I would like to know. I'd rather pay the 7% than pay this 50%. See, y'all, when I go to this market, I compare prices by the week. That's another reason why I go to the market. I'm not going to the market to be buying a lot of stuff, y'all. I already told y'all I bought a bunch of stuff years ago that's still good to this day. I'm not even worried about it. I go to the market, I go grab a couple of things, but I also look at the prices and I'm comparing the prices to what it was from the last time I go. Every time I go to the market, the prices have increased, and it's not 7%. Now, some of this stuff is double the price. I'm not lying. Some of this stuff is up 30%, 20%. It's nowhere near 7%. It's nowhere near 10%. That's a lie. These people continue to lie and steal and rob us blind of the life that God has given us. They continue to do things to put us in bad positions with our money and with our time, and to worry and to stress us out. Everybody is so worried right now, so concerned about our future. We're concerned about the future of our children and everything. And all I can say, all I can suggest, the best solution for all of us is to become totally self-reliant. Get off that grid. Y'all, land is still affordable. I'm telling y'all, I was looking at some land up here. And in this area out here, because when I have to get out this city, if I can't get back to Texas, I have places to go out here now. And I was seeing land for $3,000, $4,000. I was like, whoa. I know in Texas, that's why I was investing in land in Texas, because it's so cheap. Even some parts of Georgia have land that's cheap, but not as cheap as Texas. Y'all know I look at land all over the country. But then I started looking for land out here, and I started seeing they had land for $3,000 and $4,000 in some areas. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, like I have noticed, when I do buy land and I invest in land, like the cheap land, sometimes it may have certain things wrong with it, or sometimes it may not have nothing wrong with it. You just might have to spend more money on getting a septic and building, drilling, getting your well, and implementing your utility services and things of that nature, or having to cut down the trees on the property, you know what I mean, to be able to start building. Sometimes the soil can be compromised. But what I have learned, even in areas where I have bought land that's very cheap, it's still a major investment. It's still a wise investment. Y'all can get, what do you call those people? Contractors to come in and say, for instance, they want to build a building or something, or they want to establish a residential area in there, like with maybe apartment or duplexes and whatnot. And even if they don't use that land, if that land is part of that area, they'll just buy the land. I've seen people buy land for $2,000 or $3,000 and up getting $50,000 to $75,000 for it. Sometimes, if you get I hate when my mind does this. It's the mineral rights to that land. It could be bad land. It could be bad soil, or cheap land. But up under it, it might be oil on there. It might be gold. You might find a diamond. I'm just saying, in certain areas, it's true. As far as the mineral laws are concerned, the mineral rights are concerned. So it's also important when you get land to see if you own the mineral rights to that land, because I'm telling you, y'all, land is a wise investment. So, they're talking about the inflation is only up 7%. Y'all, we all know that's a lie. Even these gas prices are starting to double in certain places, or go up to at least 10, 15%. The food, we know the food is way beyond 7%. And they want to blame it all on what's going on over there when this stuff was going on before that stuff even occurred over there. Y'all, don't believe these people. Try to become as self-reliant as you can. If y'all looking for land, I can help you find land. This is what I want for my viewers. I can't speak for other people, but I was, even if it's 2 or 3 of y'all, from watching me, if you go and get you some land, I would say, God, I just hope God will be pleased with me, because I'm knowing this is one of the best solutions for what we are dealing with, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I bought one property in Texas, $2,000. Less than 2 months later, somebody was trying to give me $10,000 for this property. 5 months later, after that, somebody was trying to give me $25,000. I'm going through money problems right now, but believe me, I got land that I could sell right now, and I'll be out that money problem. I'm still going to have to be dealing with inflation like everybody else. I'm saying it would help me out a lot, but I refuse to sell because I know with land, as time increases, it gains more and more value. If you hold on to it, just like these preps we got, they gain more and more value. Like the preps I bought a couple of years ago, you know how much them preps are worth now? That's how land is. That's how land is. So I mean, this is my prayer for y'all. This is my dream for a lot of y'all. I can't wait for the day somebody to tell me, Preppers in, we bought land. We digging a well now. We're getting a well established. We're getting septic. We're getting all these things. We're building on it. Or we're getting a mobile home. Or we just have our RV on it. I would like for y'all to get land. Pay that land off. This money y'all giving away to the system, every month y'all sitting up here paying rent, lights, which you won't never own none of this stuff. With your property, you'll own it. You can pass it down to your children. You don't have to worry about keep going to the market. You can have a garden, grow your own vegetables on your land. You can sell some of the vegetables and things to the people in the community. The community is going to need it. Y'all, I'm just telling you, it's a wise investment. These prices, they're going to continue to soar. They're going to continue to increase. It's going to get way worse than what it is now. I'm not going to be surprised if they try to start charging us to breathe out here. And they're not even creators of nothing. God is the creator. But they're going to make $1 off of every single thing. And if you're in this system and you're spending your money every single month on things that you would never own, become self-reliant. And you can start making sacrifices now. If you start thinking, man, this money I'm putting up, this $700, $800 I'm paying on rent, $900 I'm paying on, $600 I'm paying on, I could have property. You can put down on properties like $500. I talked to this man the other day on a property. That's why I said y'all talk to these individual owners when it comes to land and stuff like that. I spoke to this man the other day. He was willing to let me put $1,000 down on the property. And I was like, man, that's what I pay every month. Well, that's what I was paying before I got. Y'all go to my Patreon if y'all want to find out about these programs and stuff that I know how to get on and these grants to get that's going to pay your rent up and pay for you to get land and all that. I talk about it on Patreon. But anyway, the man was willing to take $1,000. And I was like, wow, that's what I was paying for. Rent, that's light bill, gas bill, water bill, phone bill. And this stuff you'll never own. So yeah, we know the inflation is way above and beyond 7%. Who y'all fooling? These people been doing this to people for years. It's lying. Because so many people believe anything they say on the news. Y'all watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Purify your water before you use it. Follow me on my other platforms. You're looking for land for sale, I can help you in those areas. The links will be in the description. If you're looking for bug out locations up here in the north, in North New York, if you're in the New York area, and if you're in the Texas area, if you're looking for bug out locations, or if you plan on coming to those areas, when the shizzy hits the fizzy, like Canadian Prepper says, I can help you with that. We have some things on our website: radiation suits, the CBRN mask, gas mask, and the filters. We also have some things to keep you warm in the winter, some portable items that you could take to have for cooking if you don't have generators, or if you like me and you're always traveling and you need to be ready for when things hit the fan, because it's going to hit the fan. And you guys keep surviving. And follow me on my other platforms. Thank you.